water would accumulate there. We can then drain it as we want. Compressed air then is fed into the venturi, which is in there. You'll be able to see it when you start peering through these holes. Venturi, which is in there, and this is the vacuum nozzle. So the vacuum nozzle plugs on there. That's what you use to vacuum. So you feed air, suck here. And that is our homemade silencer that we for the air dissipation, if you like, compressed air release. If you look
inside there basically is the cyclone.
yeah.
So it comes in at an angle here. So inside the orange part it does that.
Yeah, so the interesting bit about that is there's a reason why you guys need to turn it around there. So there's a reason why it sort of angles that way. Now on the 3D development when we did that, CAD drawings and stuff, the airflow as a result of that direction is about 11 degrees. And we find that at 11 degrees, no material will make its way back up to the suction point.
It's basically all your
It's
centrifugal,
yeah.
starting the centrifugal process.
Yeah. So weirdly enough, that was 11. Why? Luck.
Inside you just have a single stage cyclone.
Inside is just a single stage cycle.
So it's just an open cavity.
It's an open cavity on the inside. There's obviously a hole at the top. I should have taken this off, but there's a hole at the top where the venturi creates the vacuum through. So the only air that can come in then hence is through that, and the way we feed it into the machine creates that little vortex. Makes sense?
But most of the compressed air goes.
Most of the compressed air runs out the exhaust. Yeah. So where's that silencer question? There.
It was a bit quiet.
That's what I have to do a silencer. That's normal think pink we put on roof with chicken mesh. Works nice and simple.
I'm looking for more innovative solutions.
Oh. Coal muffler.
There's obviously logic behind how compressed air reacts. So obviously once you put it through the venturi it becomes supersonic and then it becomes subsonic again. I've got some samples of old ejectors that we used originally. And you then need to make that compressed air dissipate in a certain way. So you go from a certain, call it orifice size or volumetric size, and you need to slowly expand it over time. You can't just let it go into air, then it does nothing. So we've gone from 3/4 inch, 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, just to let it control the release.
In the session after the test week, I will, for the venturi process, give you some papers and guidelines on how to, or how people have sized those things, what the method is behind it.
So-
obviously the cyclone, also with its, and then your compressed, your controls.
Yeah, so
This what pressure does this measure?
right, so this one is your pressure gauge. We've given it a green area to say when you compressed air is fed into the machine, where would it work best? Yeah, so that is typically the range that, I'm not suggesting that's the best range, but that's the range that we typically have available underground. So I sort of had to, no point in taking something to a mine and they say, oh crap, I can't give you that pressure. So we sort of manipulated this thing to fit in with most of the client's use. This gauge here is for the vacuum that we create. Now this machine will create negative 0.85 bar, where minus 1 is vacuum.
So minus 85 kPa.
Minus 85 kPa. That's what this one creates. 85 is not bad.
And this is a 1 inch.
1 inch.
400 CFM.
400 CFM, about 5.5, 6 bar.
So you've got a higher capacity in your design specs. You should easily.
So we have fed this machine, this specific one actually, we have fed it 7 bar volume and pressure there is enough. What we want to ultimately get out of the development process would be, how can I get that same effect from less? Because I don't have that much work.
But the different sizes available.
4 inch, 1 inch, 2 inch.
Talk about the supply of air underground outputs.
Yeah, so compressed air underground is typically fed, once you get to a specific level and working area, it is typically fed in a 4-inch column, steel column, 4 inch. And when you get close to the working area, that will then reduce down to 2 inch, with a manifold at the end of it, and then 1 inch hoses that is plugged into it. So effectively, on a 4 inch line, you can use 4 1 inch hoses. But it doesn't work on a Venturi like that, because every single time you put another one on, you divide by. So when you're using a rock drill where there's a little bit of air flow needed, but pressure, 4 units, no problem. Once you put a second of these units on that manifold, it's all air. Remember, it's open-ended. There's no restriction in the airflow. Once you open up in second one, you've taken all the air that is available. There's not enough to drive a single one.
Those hoses are
Yeah, so typically from where we would plug into supply to the machine would be about 30 meters. Not really more than that. The nozzle, 6 to 10 max. Like to get it up to 20 eventually, but put it 6 meters. Fine. So it's got wheels, so I can move it there.
Yes. So it's got the adjustments.
Yeah, it is uneven. So how do we compensate for that? So the reason the legs are pointed in that direction is that when you actually tilt it over, it carries in some weight. Yeah. So the angle of the handle and that angle there makes it it's relatively balanced there. So in the working position, these legs would obviously extend, and you would be able to hang the bag underneath, which is a bit of a problem because the stope's only this high. I can't really lift this thing up too high. So this guy, at the moment, has to stand outside of a stope, and I have to take the nozzle into the stope. That could be 15, 20 meters long. So, at the moment, use 6 meters. We can get to 20. Look at this guy.
Okay, so if they're designed to come up with something that's
Yeah.
Trackie bin hy.
I mean, not that one, on those ones. Do they still okay. What's that? Patented.
Obviously, what we wanted to build into this thing was, if the doors open at the bottom, you don't have a sealed unit, there can be no vacuum. It can be like punching a hole in the wheel, tire, it's never going to hold the air. So we wanted to, that was a bit tricky, but to get compressed air only, to build a circuit to have yes, no commands, and ones and zeros, binary effectively, to stop the machine from working when the doors open. But when the door closes, continue with vacuum and ventilation. So we were lucky to get a very clever guy that was able to sort that out. So at the moment, this machine, once you open the door, there's no vacuum. 2 reasons. You don't want guys to stick their hand in somewhere where it doesn't belong.
How much does this thing cost?
Yeah. Now, I'm going to slip it on its side. We'll open up the little slots. You can have a look on the inside. It is cone shaped on the inside here. It's cone shaped on the inside. Obviously, everything funnels to the door. And then obviously, have a look on the inside if you can see it there.
Your designs can't be yellow, I can't be orange, then I know you've copied this one.
The reason it's orange. It's all about that methodology, you know, starting a business wanting to be different. I won't tell you the story, but there's a story behind the orange.
You only have orange, mate.
Say again?
You only have orange, mate.
No, so Vespa is west in Latin. The sun sets in the west, it is orange.
Oh.
West stands for Waste Enrichment Solutions and Technology. That's what we wanted to do. How do you add value? How do you create a little niche market? It's just a bit of... that's just to make sure this doesn't come out.
How long does the gate expire for? That means a lot.
Yeah, so it's consumable. I mean, yeah, so they probably last about 2-3 months. Not that.
That's really not that bad.
So when we started off, we actually had timers on. So the very first prototype had timers on. So we sort of set how long do I vacuum and how long do I leave for discharging, and then the cycle would repeat. When we started getting going, this thing would go into cycle continuously, and I would have no material there. Because remember, I had 200 odd kilograms of 36 odd squares on this area. It's not a lot of bags. So we at the moment sort of, you know, one guy's on the nozzle and the other guy is standing watching the bag, you know, full.
Improve.
Say again? The total mass, sorry. This one is about 110 kilos. I'd like, you know, next time round we'll use a bit thinner steel and we'll make it stainless steel. It needs to be robust. In the mining environment, it's really tough. So it needs to be robust, but it needs to be light at the same time. So if we can get it to 70 kilos in the next 6 months or so, it will be up. But most of the weight is because it's double skinned, because there's a cone on the inside. So you've got material on the outside that creates the body, but you've got a cone on the inside that creates the funneling effect that you want from your cycle. Then this stuff becomes stainless steel because they rust and that's also heavy, so it just adds up. I think at the end of the day it could be a lot smaller because if you look at the size of the bag, for one person to carry it, you would probably want to get it up to about 30, 40 kilos. One person can carry that, 60 kilos becomes a bit heavy. So 40 kilos will probably be about Yama, roughly, yeah? So it doesn't need to be this big because I only have to capture that much material really. So I can actually compress this thing and make it a lot smaller.
How much material could you store if you didn't have to?
It is 80 liters.
80.
And this one is 80 liters.
But you have different sizes.
We do. This one was 80 liters because this is an 80 kilo bag.
May I ask how much you sell them?
I don't sell them because if I sell them, then the next guy is going to look at it and say, I can improve that, or he'll sell it. So none of these are for sale. We sort of invest the money and then make it back.
By using it.
Yeah.
What sort of shift times?
That's a good question for a different reason. It's a good question because I can't be in the face or the smoke when somebody's actually dead. Because I don't get involved with the smoke. So we typically go into the shift after they've done the last interview. Right? So that shift typically lasts about 8 hours long, but it's 10 after long as now. We effectively have about 4 hours on the face itself.
So did you aim to you just fill as many bags as there was material? So basically just sets.
Yeah, so from our perspective, not the design perspective, but from our perspective, doing rankings is most important. You go out to go and find those places where the grades worth doing. If there's a face that has got a 10, 12 grams a ton sort of value, so it's not horrible.
You mentioned having a filter on the exhaust. What type is it? Just a small bag?
start working with it, there's nothing that gets spewed out the exhaust. Obviously, once it starts filling up, then it's easier for the material up here to get sucked into the engine. And then that is sort of when you say, oh, there's a bit of dust in here.
I was just wondering about the material that you don't want, but it's still small enough to get into the air and then mining person back in the
Very little
They
bit.
have to address safety and also
Sure.
about both the urine and the dust.
Sure.
So
So,
maybe you could,
So yeah, okay. So from that perspective, fair question. I think, yeah, okay.
it's
Give us an
down, it's
answer.
aimed down.
Yeah,
Batteries and also.
yeah. That's also why that nozzle, you saw that hard build up because of that moisture factor. It's not bone dry.
Is that always the
No. So when you get into those sort of areas, because there is no, so inside of the actual Venturi, in between the Venturi and the injector, we've got about a 2.5, 3.5, maybe 3.5 millimeter. Yeah. And any particle that will go through that will go through. So when you get into real dry dust, it'll be a problem.
So the only filtration is the same with the next day.
Yes.
Only moving part is the cylinder.
What made you choose a Venturi as the main suction mechanism? Why didn't you choose like a fan or like a blower? Why Venturi?
So when we started off, the way we wanted to measure it was with wet material. So we ended up with a 30-liter can of water and wanted to see how well we can do that. And as soon as you put a blower on there, it just stops working. Whereas from a material perspective, that creates the negative pressure that we wanted.
Just what happened, I was telling your sheets after the test week. Yeah, I got
Ah.
hang you around for that.
There's no just one on the side. That vibrator there is the one that makes the machine vibrate. Any material on the inside.
That's
That's all the battery. Everything on the battery.
So the bin gets shaken all the time too.
When the door opens up, the bin shakes.
Only then.
Only then, yeah.
We discharge.
Just another question. On this plane, obviously your materials coming in there and then hitting the bin. How much maintenance is required to keep that in shape? Is there grinding effect on the materials?
No. So at the moment, the original one was actually aimed at the 11 degrees, and that put a lot of strain on that hose. So the hose kept on bending over and breaking. So we ended up doing this, and we haven't lost one yet. It's about 14 months that they've been in the market. Nothing's
13 months.
So how old is the unit?
This one is about 14 months old. That. No, we're not. You can make it right. We ended up over designing this door. I mean, that's nice and thick. On the big liquid ring machines, the ones that do all that water and electricity. That, if you plug that onto this body, it'll simply implode in about 2-3 minutes. That thing is silly. So we were afraid that we're going to create so much vacuum that it'll do that. So this is completely over designed, overweight. You can have it a lot lighter.
Yes.
Even though you're creating negative 85 kPa, it's not enough of it to actually make